If you are serious about growing your business, one of the things that you really need to focus on is increasing the lifetime value of your customers. Now, there are all sorts of good reasons why you should be doing this. It helps you leverage your marketing more effectively. It obviously makes more money for your business in terms of revenue and profit. But it's one of those things that if you aren't systematically putting things in place to try and get your clients to engage more with you and to spend more money with you and to retain them for longer, then you're probably leaving quite a lot of money on the table. So I want to share the ladder of loyalty concept with you. It's really cool. It's pretty powerful. And the big thing really is, even if you've heard of this principle before, are you applying it? Is it in place in your business? And do you have things in place to help people escalate from one level to the next? If you don't, this is definitely something that you want to pay some attention to. The ladder of loyalty starts off with your suspects. Now, your suspects are those people that, broadly speaking, fit your target market. They are the kinds of people that you will be targeting your marketing at. And a suspect that has engaged in your business is somebody that has put their hand up in some sort of way, whether that means they've walked in or called or got onto your website to fill out an inquiry form, whatever it is. If they have engaged with your business in some sort of way, they become a prospect. Now, a prospect is in your sales process, and if your sales process works properly, you will convert that prospect into a shopper. A shopper is someone that has transacted with your business once. Now, the important thing for many businesses is that they don't necessarily make that much money off of their first transaction. And if that applies to your business, this ladder of loyalty becomes even more important for you. Now, if you are expecting to grow your business at a really decent rate, obviously you need good effective marketing. You need to make sure that you're getting a good flow of prospects into your business. You need to make sure that your sales process works properly so that you convert those prospects into shoppers. But most importantly, you need these people to come back. And if you can get them to come back, and if you can get them to increase the level of loyalty to your business, this is where the lifetime value piece becomes so valuable to you. So if somebody has transacted several times, so if a shopper comes back 3 or more times, they become a customer. And the general kind of consensus is that if somebody has come into your business and transacted with you 3 or more times, as long as you look after them properly, meet their expectations, that should be a customer for a relatively long period of time. As long as they have a need and you look after them, they will probably engage with you. But if we look at the next level, so customers that get to the next level that have a closer bond and affiliation with your business, those are the members. So these types of customers feel like they are part of your tribe. Your customers, so the rung of the ladder before this, they're good customers, they transact, there's a degree of loyalty, but your members are more loyal. They are more loyal, they are more part of the family, they feel like they are part of your tribe. Now, the next step up from a member is an advocate. Now, an advocate is somebody that will promote your business. If somebody asks for recommendation, the advocates out there will be the kinds of people that will give those people asking for recommendations your details, and they'll talk positively about you. And they're the kind of people that if you ask them to leave a review, they'll leave a review, and it'll be a pretty good review. Now, they have a deeper relationship with your business, but not as deep as the final rung on the ladder, which is your raving fans. Now, a raving fan is somebody that doesn't shut up about your business. They constantly talk about your business. They've got great things to say about your business. They shout from the rooftops how brilliant the experience is with your business, and they are the most valuable customers in your business. Now, the interesting thing for you to think about is, where is your marketing resources and energy focused at the moment? Are you focused on just trying to get new customers into your business? Or are you focusing some of that energy, at least most of the energy if you're an established business, on trying to turn your shoppers into customers, your customers into members, your members into advocates, and your advocates into raving fans? Now, the reason that this is so important for growth businesses is because, first of all, speed is a factor here. It is much faster to do business with people that already know and trust you. And if they are a raving fan and you introduce new products or services, the take up on that new product or service is going to be much faster than if you're trying to convince a suspect to take you up on a new product or service. So the speed of doing business is much faster if they are higher up on the ladder. There's much more trust. So customers, members, advocates, and raving fans have significantly higher levels of trust than suspects and prospects. Raving fans have real high degrees of trust. And that's why it's really important that you identify within your customer base who are your members, who are your advocates, and who are your raving fans. Because if you are not nurturing those relationships and making sure that they are getting a fantastic experience consistently with your business, if you lose a raving fan, that will cost you referrals, it will cost you new business, because they are literally out there singing your praises and driving lots of word of mouth to your business. The other benefit of being at the top end of the ladder is that those customers tend to be better margin customers. Now they're not looking at the cheapest, they are looking for something that kind of serves their purposes the best. They are less price sensitive. And of course, everybody wants to make sure that they're getting good value for money, so the value exchange needs to be fair. But a suspect or prospect might haggle on price, whereas a raving fan is less likely to do that. There's also a much deeper relationship. Your raving fans have good, solid relationships with your business. They feel like they are part of the family. So this ladder of loyalty concept is really important for you and your team to understand. And if you have ambitions of growing your business, what you don't want to do is have lots of new customers coming into your business and then for you to be losing customers at the top end. So really what you need to be doing is you need to be focusing, you need to be balancing resources and balancing efforts in retaining customers and moving the customers with purpose up each of these rungs of the ladder. So in order to get them to be customers, what initiatives do you have in your business to make sure that you're getting feedback, that you're encouraging them to come back, that you are starting to do things that stand out from your competitors, that say that you are an important customer who want you to come back? For your customers, what are you doing to create a sense of community, to create part of this tribe and to help them feel like they are part of the family of your business? There are loads of different things that you can do, and you just need to think about with what's appropriate in your market, what's appropriate with your customers. Now, I'm not talking about something unimaginative like just having some sort of loyalty card system. Maybe that's part of it. I'm talking about something that's a little bit more deep, something that's well thought out, and something that is really valuable to your customers. What are you doing to get your members to become advocates? What are you doing to get them to provide positive feedback? What are you doing to encourage them to generate more and more referrals? And lastly, what are you doing to create as many raving fans in your business as possible? And do you know who your raving fans are? Now, if you want word of mouth growth, if you want lots of recommendations in your business, this is one of those concepts where you really do need to master it. And more importantly, put the things in place, turn them into processes so that they become part of the DNA of the way that you do business.